Here is a Dakota Lithium battery, and I don't know if something got left on or what, but it's lost all its charge. And supposedly, according to Dakota, if they get below a certain voltage, the battery will put itself in safe mode. So what you do is you go in here and you plug in the charger, and then let's see, LED green, power on, LED red, charging. So it's green, but it's never going into charging mode. I don't know if you can see that right. There's a little green LED there. So you plug it in, it means the power's on, then it should start charging. Well, it hasn't. I've left it on here for a while. So then they say that you take another charger. This is a NoCo Genius 10. And what you need to do is put a power supply. Let me shut this off for a second. Go ahead and hook this up and then put it in power supply. You have both chargers hooked up at the same time, this one and this one. Put this one in power supply mode, and supposedly it'll trick the battery into, or the charger into seeing 12 volts, and it'll start charging. Let's give it a try. It's going to be a first for me and you. Let me shut this off for a second. Okay, so what I did is I unplugged both chargers and hooked up all the connections. Then I took this one and put it into power supply. Then I plugged in the regular battery charger, and let's see, I'm still seeing a green light, so I'm not so sure that it's working. Let's try a couple other things. I know I've got it connected, so I don't see how that's going to make a difference, to be honest with you. Okay, let me shut this off. I changed these just to make sure it's making a good connection. So it should be working there. This is still showing green. It's not showing that it's charging. And this is in 12 volt supply. So I'm going to leave it hooked up for a little bit, 10 minutes or so, and see if anything changes. Alright, I'll either be back or I won't. I'm going to check this Dakota charger here. You got a meter. Yeah, I heard it pop, so yeah. See, it's got 14.4, which is about what it should put out. So the charger's good. It's just, let me drop back down. That's pretty cool. The charger holds for a little bit. It's just not taking the charge. So I'll play around a little bit more and see what we come up with. Alright, this carpet here has been pre-cut, or I pre-cut it for the length here from front to the back of this bulkhead. Then I put it in there where it overlaps on both sides. Made sure it was squared up. This has all been prepped already. And so then I rolled up one side of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the glue out here. Outdoor carpet adhesive, Henry 663. Got a spatula here, and then this is the trowel. So make sure you don't get too much glue on. This kind of feathers it out and puts it in the right places. And this carpet has a rubber backing. It's a marine outdoor grade carpet. So anyway, that's it. We're going to get started on this. And once I put this down here, I'll go ahead and I've got a roller I'll roll this out and trim it. Let it sit a little bit, and then I'll trim the excess off over here on the edges here. And then once it's stuck down pretty good, I'll roll the other side up, do the same process and roll it. There's a roller you put on there to make sure it gets good adhesion. All right, let's get going. This half is all glued down. There's the roller that you roll it out with, and I've trimmed the edge here. This is what's left. If you don't get this just perfect here, it's not that big a deal. Just make sure you don't get down on the deck here. Make sure you're still in the side. You can always trim it up a little better. You can see a little glue left over, and this rag's almost dry, but pretty much just take a little xylene and it'll come up with that. Okay, let's do the other side and we'll move on from there. Well, that one there's front deck is done. It's all rolled out and trimmed, and then I've got this piece cut out too back here, but I don't have enough glue. It took about 2/3 of this to do that deck there, and this one is it's a little wider and every bit as long, so I'm not going to start it and then have a cold joint. Well, that's it for now. Order me some glue. Probably next weekend I'll be able to put this other piece on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Well, I got this edge glued about 2 feet. Got it rolled out with that roller over there. Now I'm going to roll this edge up to the glue, put the glue down, roll it back, and then roll out the whole thing with that hard roller there to make sure it gets down and gets attached good. And if you get a little glue, if you wipe it off with something like, these shop round or towels, then you're pretty good to go then. But you let it dry, not so good. All right, let me get going on it. Well, there's the finished product. We got the front and this back deck done. That one came out good. I got this rough trimmed. I still got to trim it up, but I want to wait till it cures. There's a little gap here in this hatch that needs, this little piece of carpet needs to be edged out, but I don't want to mess with it till the glue sets. Won't take but a minute with a razor knife. There's a hinge here. I don't know if I'm going to have to, run the razor knife down there or not. I don't know if it'll lift up without doing something to the carpet. We'll see. But it's in there. Now, I don't know if you can see that. It's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, to be exact. We got clouds coming up. They used to call them weathermen. Now they're meteorologists. They can tell you exactly what happened. They just can't tell you what's going to happen with any accuracy. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.